What's up, Dunkers and Dunkettes? It's White Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back here with Year 5 of the Madden 22 New England Patriots Realistic Rebuild. This is the season's finale. If you tune in to Part 4, we came up short of not only winning the division, but making the playoffs. So we did miss the playoffs, unfortunately, again. But we did improve, and we did improve in the draft. We improved in the free agency in the offseason. And I'm going to show you guys how we did that by going over the roster before the preseason, before the final year starts here in Year 5. Let's go ahead and take a look at the roster. Mac Jones, who I would say has not been amazing, but he's been, I would just say, okay. A little bit average on the touchdowns. He only went over 30 one season. But if you look at the yards, he has improved every single year. And with the way that it's going, I think in this final year, he will crack that 4,000 yard mark. Hell, and he may even get over 30 touchdowns. He just has to cut down on those picks. I would like to see the same type of production that he did in 2022 in the second season, where he only had 7 interceptions. And we brought back Matt Ryan to be his backup quarterback. Running back Damian Harris, who's been the most consistent player this whole damn rebuild. Besides that injury year, even with that injury year, dude still had 15 tutties, still averaged 4.5 carries. He's been great, man. He has been great. I'm proud of Damian Harris. Stevenson, we brought back on a 2-year deal just to be the power back. Russell, who we drafted in the 4th round last year, to be our receiving back. And we did bring in Anthony McFarland to be our 4th running back. Fullback, yes, Devontae Banks has been here. But in the draft, which was my favorite personal pick, and because I'm the draft king, we took a fullback. This guy, James Caldwell, right? I'm like, okay, he can catch. He can run routes a little bit. Yeah, he's a utility back, something different from our scheme fit blocking back like a Devontae Banks. But what do you know? What do you know? Hidden dev trait fullback. Yes, sir. I love it. And then that wide receiver, Tyler Boyd, who we signed last season, clearly was our number one. No more Jacoby Myers. We traded him to the Cardinals in the offseason after the free agency period. But we finally got our first 1,000-yard receiver of the rebuild in Tyler Boyd. So we are making him that wide receiver 1. And then we're just going to have to put our faith in Brooks and Mallard, who we took both respectfully in the 2nd round. Each of them in the 2nd round. Hopefully they have to step up. They have to step up. They got Tyler Boyd mentoring them. So I think we can get it done. We brought in Paris Campbell, be like a wide receiver 4. And then we took another receiver in the draft just to add more depth to the team. Look at that tight end. No more Johnny Smith. It is strictly Hunter Henry. But we did take a couple guys in the draft. Keith Odding and Joe Kramer, 2 rookie tight ends, followed by Ed Bolin, who we took last year. He was a good catcher himself. More so going to be a blocker now at 4 tight end, 261 pounds. But Keith Odding, Kramer, we're going to believe in them. Just like those 2nd round receivers, we're going to believe in these 2 to get some production at tight end 2, tight end 3 reps. Looking at the O-line, it's the same as it's always been. Isaiah Wynn, brought back Eric Fisher to back him up, Owenu, Andrews, Zach Mason. And due to inactivity, when I'm clearly going over the roster, due to inactivity, when I'm going over the roster. Okay, whatever you say, Madden 22, whatever you say. So going back to my roster, I'm going to make sure I'm being very active. This shit been tripping, bro. I can't wait to finish this damn season. But Trent Brown. Left end, we got Jeff Simmons, brought in Dean Lowry to be his backup. Right end, Double D, Donovan Davis, one of my favorite picks that I've picked in a long time. One of my favorite picks that I've been able to develop was a normal dev when we took him, had that beast rookie season, and then he's just been okay. I mean, he's been, I would say, consistent. Numbers are going down as far as sacks, but I mean, we got Jeff Simmons playing on the other side. So got Christian Barmore, who's kind of banged up last season, but we extended him, so he is here for the long run. And then Levon. I keep calling this dude Levon. I'm gonna call him that. I don't care if it's spelled like Le'Veon. It's Levon Shad, damn it. Superstar dev. We drafted him as a superstar dev. Hopefully he has a beast sophomore season. Middle linebacker, this is where it gets different. We lost Leighton Van Der Esch in free agent, our 1st round pick, 70 overall, 20 years old, normal, boring, brown, dev trait. But we have a surprise at that middle linebacker 2 position. Right outside linebacker, though, we got Josh Uche and Anthony Jennings. PS2, normally don't see his ass at all in free agency, but we saw him there. We had to take a crack at him, and he is a New England Patriot. Look at them 6 picks in 2022 for Denver. No picks for 2023. That's probably why they let him go. But we got him. We got McBride, who we took in the first round a couple years ago. No more Jalen Mills. No more Jonathan Jones. We're going to believe in Sean Wade. Sean Wade's been a solid cornerback for us. Still got Wood in there. Free safety, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. But this guy I'm talking about, another double D. Darnell Donald, damn it. Took him 6'2", 210. He can hopefully play a little bit of linebacker because he is going to be our sub linebacker too. And we have 2 rookie middle linebackers starting this season. Kyle Duggar at strong safety, Otis Johnson, who we took last year, Aldridge at kicker, Bailey. I think that's all of our, we should have all our team captains done. We do have to name another one. Can't remember. Who the hell did we let go? Leighton Vander Esch was not a team captain. Jonathan Jones was not a team captain. Jacoby Myers, I think, might have been a team captain. But we do have to name a new team captain. We named Donovan Davis last season. And in this season, I think I might give it nobody on the O-line. David Andrews, we brought him back. Yeah, he was a team captain. So we're just going to give it right back to him. So that, I think that was the missing captain. It was because we had to re-sign him. So it is what it is. But that's the team, that's the roster, that's the squad, man, going into year 5, season finale. Let's try to stay healthy for the preseason and make the playoffs. Have we only made the playoffs one time this rebuild? The first season we missed. Second season we made it. Third season was the 5-win. Yeah, we've only made the postseason once in this rebuild. Trying to make it a second time. I just said no injuries. We lost the first preseason game. And David Andrews, who just got appointed team captain again, is out. Should be back after the first game of the season, of the regular season. So no worries. Let's see if we can beat the Lions in week 2 in the preseason. And we actually do. We have that mentorship for the wide receiver. It is Tyler Boyd Mallard doing it again, just like he did last season, calling him Tyler Jr. We're going to talk about maybe catching in traffic. Getting open. He's in the slot. What you do best. Short route running. All right. And I don't know. Are we going to put Mallard in the slot or Tyler Boyd? Maybe it's Mallard season. Maybe we put Mallard in the slot, see what we can do. But I might just do Tyler Boyd again. And then we'll go ahead and simulate the last preseason game. As we lose, we go 1-2. I think we went 1-2 last season. We do have to cut 11 people. But let's go ahead and look at the stats. See who balled out. Matt Ryan did good enough. 10 sacks from the O-line, though. But did good enough himself to make the team as quarterback 2. Damian Harris was good. So was Stevens. They mirrored each other. Like, really. Receiver, Tyler Boyd. Patterson, a rookie, okay, but 3 touchdowns for Parrish Campbell. Parrish Campbell making a case at wide receiver 3, maybe, trying to rejuvenate his career. But Mallard did have a touchdown, though. O-line, what happened? Eric Fisher, he got to go. You got to go. I signed you to make you competition with Isaiah Wynn, and you playing worse than him. Donovan Davis, 3 sacks, 2 sacks for Barmer, 1 for Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Darren Woodham with a pick. Kicker was Perkovic, and he made a 57-yarder. But Eric Fisher got to go. You got to go after that performance, man. You got to go. Quarterback, we're going to keep Matt Ryan, Mac Jones, of course. Running back, we're going to let this Teague guy get released. Now we're down to 10. Fullback, we're going to move on from Devontae Banks. It's been nice knowing you. But James Caldwell, that hidden dev. Normally don't go off of dev traits, but hidden dev fullbacks don't come around that much. All these damn receivers down here can either go or go on the practice squad. Gonna keep the 4 tight ends. Eric Fisher got to go. After that performance, I can't keep him around. You got to go, buddy. Left guard, we have a bunch of them, and we don't need all of them. So these 2 can go. We're going to have to go and get a new left tackle. because we let Eric Fisher go. Going to get rid of Barber. Don't need him. He can go on the practice squad. We have that rookie right end, Dalton, that we took in the 7th round. He's going to play a little bit. Don't know who the hell this guy is. He can go. We're going to keep Brayton. I remember drafting him. Keep all 4 middle linebackers. These cornerbacks after Copper can go. And that will be Steven Isaac. And that should be everybody. We do have to sign a left tackle. And yeah, that should be everybody. I think when we sign the left tackle, we might have to cut one more person or demote one more person. Look who's in free agency. You turned us down. You didn't want to sign with us. And your new team already moved on from your ass. Already. Oh, man. That's funny. That's funny as fuck. That is funny as hell. Left us, got signed, and they already kicked them to the curb. Already. But we came to sign a backup left tackle. Let's see who is available. You got Dan Moore, Charles Leno, George Font, Donovan Smith, Charlie Sanders. Who the hell is this guy? I want like a veteran. Probably gonna have to get one of these guys up here. These guys could start on another team. So I might go after like maybe Trey Pipkins. Look at his stats real quick. Pass blocking. His finesse is good. We need a little bit of finesse on this team. We're all power. Let's add somebody with some finesse. So, yeah, we'll get Trey Pipkins Jr., be our backup left tackle. And then, we don't have to cut no more people. So we did great when it came to cuts. Gerald Brooks will continue to be that physical threat. We're going to go ahead and he was the only player upgraded. We're going to go ahead and adjust the lineup, set the depth chart, and get on with year 5 as we try to make the playoffs for the second time this whole rebuild. I'm liking David Andrews is out. I was about to say, why the hell is there a Brown dev trait when I know all of our O-linemen are star and above? But you got Mac Jones, Damian Harris, Caldwell, the new fullback, Keith Otting. Now we'll put Kramer, I guess, there. Receiver, you got Tyler Boyd, Brooks, Mallard, Paris Campbell. That's fine with me. The 2 rookie tight ends with Hunter Henry. Then you got Isaiah Wynn, Owenu. O-line should be set. Don't have to worry about it that much. Jeff Simmons, Dean Lowry, Donovan Davis, Dalton. I'm going to put maybe Dean Lowry over there on that side as well. How big is Anthony Jennings? 259? He could play right there too. Let's put him right there. Christian Barmore. Put Dean Lowry up here somewhere. Yeah, let's put him as number 2. And then Shed, Brayton, Loftus, Eric Wilson. I'm going to put Anzalone because he played so well last season. And then Josh Uche. And cornerback should be PS2, McBride, Wade. That's fine. Gardner Johnson, boom. Special teamers, we're going to go to Mallard because he had that touchdown a couple of seasons ago, and Wooden. And then punt return can be that running back Russell, who made the Pro Bowl last season, I believe, as a punt returner. So let's go ahead and put him over Carrington. Put him there. And then we'll put Carrington back as the second one. And then Jake Bailey, that's fine. Long snapper, Shaq Mason. I could do Morant. I think that's what I'm going to do. That backup center, get him on the field a little bit. They're not back. I might put Russell. But we'll leave it the way it is. Power back, that's fine with me. We can do the fullback. I want to utilize his slot receiver. Okay, they have it like that. Boyd, Mallard, and then Paris Campbell. But I might as well just put Brooks right there. And then rush left in, they have Jeff Simmons. But I think we're going to do Shed, superstar. And then right, we're going to do Uche. And then Shed, and then we'll do Jennings right there. Rush D tackle will be Jeff Simmons, Barmore, and Davis. Sub linebacker will be, they have Shed, but we're going to do Loftus, and we're going to do the free safety, Donald, and we're going to do Eric Wilson. Going to do Anzalone. Slot cornerback is going to be Sean Wade, Wooden, and Carrington. And that's the team, man, going into year 5. Let's go ahead and kick off the season against the Buffalo Bills division game off the rip. Off the rip, we don't have to, season goal is going to be Super Bowl. We don't have to look at the prospects because this is the final year. Make it to the damn Super Bowl. But first, before we do that, we have to win the division and make the playoffs. No, I think we can do that. We're 81 overall, so we did regress a little bit. 81 offense, 83 defense. I mean, we did lose Jacoby Myers. We did lose Leighton Van Der Esch. So overall is going to take a hit. But I think if the young players, the receivers, the tight ends, the new additions of Patrick Surtain, the rookie middle linebackers, if they can all play well, I think this team could surprise. Like, we surprised a lot of teams like year 2. I didn't expect us to do anything. I didn't expect us to make no type of noise whatsoever, and we ended up making the playoffs that year. So this is like another similar thing where nobody's expecting us to do anything. And we might surprise a lot of heads as I look for my damn controller charger before it dies because the battery level is low. Found it. But let's go ahead and simulate this first game. We're 81 overall, 83 defense, 81 offense. Bills are a little bit better than us with the 82 overall, but let's see if we can beat them at home. And we lose 21-7. Not a good first game to start the season. We could not run the ball. We could not pass the ball. No turnovers, but not a lot of yards. What the hell is going on? Got sacked 4 times. Mallard was good. I mean, we lost Jonnu Smith, too, so I mean, that could play a factor. Got a new fullback. I don't know. Josh Uche had 2 sacks, though. Christian Barmore had a sack. Aldridge missing a field goal already first game. Damn. Need to definitely bounce back from that loss. That was just a big fat L. So we got the Broncos on the road, TV primetime. We can't play like how we just played the first game on TV. Hope we don't. Play better. Play better. And we win 35-28, so we do rally back. Okay, I like it. 35-28 Thursday night football games, because I've been winning on Thursday night football games lately. But 1 turnover. We stopped them on 3rd down. 4 touch. That's how you answer. That's how you answer. Return of the Mac. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. 23 of 31. Stevenson leading the way, out rushing Damian Harris. I like it. We got destroyed by Jerry Jeudy, but career resurgence for Paris Campbell here in New England. 3 catches, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. He averaged 28.3 that game. And remember, he had that big preseason. Has he just won the job? I think so. I think we go with Paris Campbell. Jeff Simmons. Their kicker, Eddie Pinheiro, misses the field goal. Paris Campbell. David Andrews back. Do I go with Paris Campbell? We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it the same. Hell, I'd rather have 4 good receivers than just 3. David Andrews is back from injury. Mock draft 1 is out, but don't have to look at it. Actually, I just want to see. I never really look at it year 5. I just want to see where they have us projected. Maybe I shouldn't have peeped and took a look. Maybe I should have. Number 2. Okay, we got to make the playoffs now. Got the Bengals. They're 1-1, 81 across the board. Let's see if we can pick up the win. And we do 38-31, another shootout. So with the Bengals, we are 2-0 on the road so far. Road Warriors, man. They actually played good. They just turned the ball over too many times, and that costed them. 2 picks for Joe Burrow. 2 touchdowns for Damian Harris. Stevenson has been on point. Tyler Boyd was good. Gerald Brooks, Mallard, okay. Hunter Henry. Caldwell, the fullback, with a catch because we utilize him. Josh Uche already has like 4 sacks. McBride with a pick. Eric Wilson, he's like our what? Third? Not even. He's our 4th middle linebacker, bruh. 4th behind the 2 rookies and Anzalone, and he has an interception. Let's go. Let's go, Eric Wilson. Former Viking, too. Let's go ahead and 2-1 Panthers. See if we can beat them. Bills also 2-1. Dolphins 0-3. And we win 28-20. We are 3-1. After that first game where we lost and we just embarrassed ourselves, we have been on point. And, you know, we've been answering back. 22 first downs, no turnovers. Let's go. I told you we could surprise a lot of teams. Kyler Murray on the damn Cardinals. But 98 yards for Damian Harris. Stevenson, I don't know what's gotten into him. I don't know if it's because we gave him the bag. And look at that. That new rookie fullback hitting Dev. Touchdown. First career touchdown for him. Touchdown for Hunter Henry. Kyle Duggar, Christian Barmore, both with sacks. Let's go, man. 3-1 after starting 0-1. This team, it's like I'm having flashbacks of year 2 where our roster didn't look good. I'm like, I don't know what to expect. Don't expect nothing. And we made the damn playoffs and won the division. But it is still too early to tell. We could still be garbage. But we're 3-1 right now, tied with the Bills. The Jets and Dolphins not looking so good. So we just need to keep it up. 3-2. We have been road warriors, so that's working in our favor. And we continue to be road warriors. 30-23 to go to 4-1, our 4th straight win, our 3rd straight win on the road. They outrushed us, but that is the most passing yards we've had this whole rebuild. Not just the season, the whole rebuild, as we drop dub 1 in the 4th quarter to beat the Washington football team / Commanders. Quarterback play, Mac Jones, the best game of his career. 425 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. I think this is the year he finally cracks that 4,000-yard mark, maybe over 30 touchdowns. Rushing, not so good, but Gerald Brooks, 100 yards. Tyler Boyd, 100 yards. 59, almost 60 for Mallard. Touchdown for the rookie tight end, Keith Otting, 4 catches, 52 yards. Who says we still don't use the tight ends? And the other tight end, 42 yards. Let's go. We used all 3 of them boys. Actually, I don't even see Hunter Henry. There he is. 3 catches for each of the tight ends. Let's go, man. 3.5 for Jeff Simmons. Shed with a sack. Couple half of sacks down there. Didn't peep who those were, but Mitch Albers was perfect. And we are looking almost perfect right now. 4 straight wins, undefeated on the road. 4-1, leading the division, a game above the Bills. And now we got the Juggernaut Jazz who are 4-1. They're probably going to end our little winning streak. But this is where Mac Jones, this is what Madden likes to do. He just threw 4 touchdowns, right? 400 yards. Gets the little breakout scenario. This is where he's going to throw for no touchdowns, 1 pick, barely 100 yards, and he's not going to get the death trade. He's done this like 3 times already. So, can't even say 3rd time's a charm. So, I don't expect to hit it. Don't care if we hit it or not. Not going to, especially against the Jags. We do have a new injury, and it is Hunter Henry. It is time for those rookie tight ends to step it up. They just stepped it up last game. We're going to upgrade the players right now because this is a very hard team. You know, Urban Meyer and them goddamn Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence, they're like the new Browns of the Madden rebuilds, and the Cowboys and the Chiefs. And, you know, the Panthers are kind of like in that similar bracket. But let's go ahead and see if we can get Mac Jones to a superstar dev. That would be fine with me, you know, for year 5, Super Bowl or nothing. And we actually beat them 35-14, 5 straight wins. We're 5-1, first home win of the season. We ran all over them and shut the running game down. That's that old school football. He got the 3 touchdowns. I don't know. I think he had to have no picks. Stevenson, bro, He's been doing his stuff. And Keith Otting, our third round pick tight end, 8 catches, filling in for Jonnu Smith. 8 catches, 58 yards, 2 touchdowns. Joe Kramer, the other one with 2 catches, about 30 yards. Let's go, man. 2 sacks for Jeff Simmons. Anthony Loftus, the rookie first-round middle linebacker, his first career pick. Kyle Duggar with a pick. And it is looking good for the Patriots right now. As we go into our bye week, I hope we don't fall off after the bye week. Let's see if Mac Jones hit that dev rate. I don't think he did, even with the 3 touchdowns. He had 2 picks, though, only 2. Yeah, never hit that shit, man. Don't care. He's balling out this season. We're going to go ahead and upgrade the team. We don't have to look at the contracts because this is the final season. So we're just going to go ahead upgrade Josh Uche and Kyle Duggar and simulate, man. Simulate. You got the Dolphins next week. The Dolphins and the Jets are 1-5 each. 1-6 now. So it looks like the Bills are the only team that we really have to worry about. Donovan Davis is back double D. Make sure he is our rush DT 2. He is not. And I saw that he was what was he? Rush left in? Yeah. See how they try to fuck with it, man. Where is my left outside linebacker? Why can't I make him a rush left? Oh, because he's starting. Okay. Make sure that's set. Why is the middle linebacker right there? That's so stupid. Okay. Everything's perfect, right? Everything's perfect. The way I had it. Okay. No more messing with it. Coming off the bye week, this is where we're either going to continue to be good or it's going to be the typical, the fall off. That's what I'm going to call it, the fall off, where we lose every single game. I end the rebuild quickly. I go on a rant and I end the video. I don't want that to happen. I'm expecting playoffs. I want division title. I want us to keep continuing to play well. And everything will be good. Everything will be straight. Just keep doing what y'all doing. Now we know this is that setup game. We're playing the worst team in the league. We're good. We're at home. We're expected to win, and we're gonna take an L, right? Don't tell me this is that game. Don't tell me this is that game. This is that setup. This is the setup. The setup. We get the dub. We get the W barely, though, 27-24 against the Dolphins. They ran the ball well. They passed the ball well. They actually played well. They had more total yards than us. Same amount of third downs. They went for it on fourth down. Same red zone touchdowns. I don't know how they lost. They lost in overtime. That's why. So they played well enough to beat us for a 1-6 team. They fall to 1-7. It is clearly between us and the Bills right now for that AFC East title. Keith Otting has been playing well. Ed Bolton, the 4th tight end, getting in. I'm glad we're using all of our tight ends. Kramer had a catch, too. Let's go, man. Levon Shedd, 2 sacks. Barmore with the sack. Aldridge misses 1, but they missed 1. So that was the difference. Both field goal kickers missing 1. Each one of them makes at least one of those. Maybe the outcome of the game is different. Maybe it's not. But we are 6-1. Probably our best start this whole rebuild. We are at week 9, so I am going to upgrade the team. Sean Wade, I want to do slot. He is playing in the slot. He's been on the team the whole rebuild. That's kind of surprising. He's been on the team the whole rebuild. He's gotten playing time as the 4th cornerback a lot. He is now the 3rd cornerback finally. Moved up. He patiently waited, and he moved up to the depth chart. Didn't develop him all that much, but hell, he's playing pretty damn good. So, TV game, prime time. Against the 2-5 Ravens. Seems like our schedule is kind of easy this season. We're 2 games ahead of the Bills, 4 games ahead of the Jets, 5 games ahead of the Dolphins. And let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Ravens, beat them up. They're 2-5. I don't think they have Lamar Jackson. I think he's on the Lions. And we lose to him, no matter who their quarterback is. Thursday night game. 3 turnovers, too. So we can't have that. And it was some guy named Anthony Finnegan out of Alabama, just like Mac Jones. Did he come out to class after? Wow. I guess Mac Jones is backup at Alabama. Damian Harris, 60 yards and a touchdown. Touchdown for Joe Kramer. Touchdown for Luke Russell. Sack for Barmore. Jeff Simmons. Duggar. Interception. And we get our second loss of the season. I think we can bounce back, though. We've been playing good this whole season. Even that game, we didn't play bad, but the Bills are right behind us. So we just got to keep it up. Beat the Jets. They're trying to make it a comeback. They got a couple of wins, and we beat them 38-20. So I'm glad that we can beat the Jets and the Dolphins because they're bad right now. They're bad football teams. But we shut their running game down. They passed all over us, though, but they turned the ball over. 1 touchdown, no picks. Mac Jones is really stepping it up this season. Luke Russell with a touchdown. Touchdown for Gerald Brooks. Keith Auden. How long was Hunter Henry out? I don't even remember, but Keith Auden, keep doing your thing. Tyler Boyd's kind of falling off the season. It looks like we're targeting the tight ends a little bit more. Whatever works. Anthony Loftus with another pick. Wonder, is that other linebacker, the free safety, is he even getting in? Because it seems like the other one, Loftus, is the only one doing anything. Trent Brown goes down. We do get Hunter Henry back in a couple of weeks. Three and 6 Falcons. Do them like you did them in the Super Bowl. Nope, they beat us 35-24. We could not pass the ball, and they passed all over us. And would you look at this? They went up 28. Oh, okay, I thought it was like 28-7, like the Super Bowl, but 28-21 at the half, and then they just blew us out the second half. Who the hell is Carl Chapman? I don't know. Mac Jones had a great game, just not passing-wise, like yards. Jeff Simmons. There he is. Darnell Donald, his first career pick. Aldridge does miss a field goal. Wouldn't have made a difference, so I'm not going to get on him too much. 7-3, still a good record. Nobody expected us to be here. 2 games ahead of the Bills, so we're still looking good. We got the 1-9 Dolphins. Take care of business. They're 1-9. We're road warriors. Let's go. Get our 8th win of the season. We tied the amount of wins that we had last season already. So, hell, I guess you could say we already made some type of progress. 28-17, shut the running game down. I don't know why we can't pass the ball all of a sudden. Gonna need to pass in the playoffs. Actually, we are gonna need to run in the playoffs too. But we swept the Dolphins. 100 yards for Damian Harris. Gerald Brooks, 77 yards and a touchdown. It seems like he always has like one game a year where he just goes off. Isaiah Wynn, stop that shit. Jeff Simmons has had a beast season and no field goals, punted inside the 20. 8 wins. 8 wins on the season. Proud of this team. Like I said, this is very similar to the second season where we are not expected to do this. As we get Duggar, Hunter Henry back, we get even stronger. Let's go ahead and beat those Browns who are 5-7. Bills still in it at 6-5, just a couple games behind. But as long as we keep on winning, we're going to make it that much harder for them to try to overtake us for the AFC crown. 35-14, was that a Monday Night Football game? I think so. Let me go ahead and look back at them stats. We shut their passing game down. We haven't done that much this season. But 3 touchdowns for Mac Jones, no sacks given up from the O-line, 100 yards for Damian Harris. Stevenson with a touchdown. He's having a big season. Hunter Henry comes back, 5 catches, 70 yards and a touchdown. Touchdown for Gerald Brooks. And a sack for Levon Shedd. Jeff Simmons, McBride with 2. He's finally coming into his own. Aldridge had a field goal blocked, so it's not like he missed it. It just got blocked. Didn't even get a chance to kick it to the uprights. But 9 wins on the season. I think we're like 2 games. Man, the Bills are really fighting back. Even if they don't win the division, they're looking like a playoff team right now. Jets and Dolphins, I can't say the same thing. 9-3, Tampa Bay Bucks, though, as we get Trent Brown, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, CJ, GJ. Try to say that fast. But we get all those guys back. So we're getting healthy right before the playoffs. I'm happy about it. Are we the number 1 team in the AFC, though? Are we the number 1 team in the AFC? It's the goddamn Texans and Jaguars who we beat, and we're the 3rd team in the AFC, but we're only a game behind them, so we can catch up to the Texans and the Jaguars. We might have a chance at the number 1 seed. But we're going to go ahead and upgrade the players for this Bucks game. This could be a potential Super Bowl matchup. Yes, I'm looking that far ahead to the Super Bowl. But I want to see what that fullback is, and I want to see what that free safety is. We are going to work on utility. I want to use this guy. He's a star dev or superstar X Factor fullback. So how do we not know he's a starting fucking fullback? How do we not know his dev trait, bro? Let's look at Darnold. We should know his. Yes, I want to do hybrid. He's an X Factor. My God. So we took a superstar last year with Shed, and now a superstar X Factor. Where the hell is he? Donald. And we got him in the second round, ladies and gentlemen. Dunkers and Dunkettes. We got him in the second round. He's going to sub linebacker 1 over Loftus. I have to. X Factor over normal dev. Got to. Bucks 9-3. Patriots 9-3. Something's got to give, and they beat us in overtime by the touchdown. I mean, the game lived up to the hype, whether we took the loss or not. I mean, they're in the NFC, we're in the AFC, so it really doesn't matter that much. But if we do see them in the Super Bowl, I want my revenge. We turned the ball over one too many times. They must have got the ball first. In overtime, they scored a touchdown to end the game. Damian Harris, Stevenson, Parrish Campbell. I feel like I'm holding him back. Every time he's got in, he's balled out. He's did his thing. Keith Otten has did his thing. Touchdown. Owenu giving up a sack. Josh Uche, Dean Lowry, all the backups were in. Sean Wade. Okay. 9-4, still not bad. I would love a first round bye. That's what I'm trying to get. Looks like we might get the division title. We do have to play the Bills next week. That's going to be a big game. Hopefully they lose. Hopefully win this game. And I think we clinch the division. And we clinch the division, I think. If we beat the Bills, we do. But double-digit wins in year 5, I'll take that. I think we had 10 wins the second season where we made the playoffs. So we have a chance to get the most that we had so far with the Patriots. Matt Jones played well. The running backs, Damian Harris played well. Mallard goes for, I think, his first 100-yard game of his career. Brooks has been solid, 60 yards, a touchdown. Donald, his first career sack. He's getting those sub linebacker 1 reps now. Now that I know he's an X Factor. Man, we know how to draft him, right? But 7-7 Bills is a very important game. We beat them. We clinched the division title. I don't know what the AFC is looking like, though. Darnold, let's go ahead and keep doing that hybrid, man. So let's go ahead and beat them, get to 11 wins, clinch the division, our second AFC title, and we do. We're going to win the division. We win the AFC division title. Give me my damn crown. We're going to make the playoffs. Now it's trying to get that number 1 seed. We have a TV game Thursday night against the Steelers. We shut the running game down. They shut our passing game down, but our running game outweighed their passing game. Matt Ryan even got in, threw a touchdown. 92 yards for Damian Harris, almost 50 yards for Stevenson. Hunter Henry, 60 yards and a touchdown. Keith Otten has been a beast. What a third-round pick. Josh Uche, Shed, Jeff Simmons, Darnold, half a sack. Ever since his we had a field goal block, what's going on with our special teams? Special teams matter. Ever since it's been revealed that he's an X Factor, now he's like turning up. I wonder, like, you know how it's hidden and it doesn't get revealed yet? I don't think their shit is activated. So it's like once it got revealed, now he's playing like that X Factor. Before he was just playing like a normal dev or something. But the Steelers trying to make the playoffs. Let's go ahead and look at the standings just to see if we have a chance to have that number 1 seed. And it looks like the Jaguars are going to fucking win it. But look at this. Even though the Texans are tied with us right now, Chiefs right there, we beat the Jaguars. So if we can just outwin them, or even match their record, I think we have a chance at the number 1 seed. So I definitely want to try to win these next 2 games. TV, primetime against the Steelers, who also looking to get their 10th win of the season. So this is a very important game for them. as they could possibly miss the playoffs if they lose the last two games. So let's try to get our 12th win of the season. We do, and hopefully, the Jaguars won. I saw they were 13-3 as they're playing the Texans in the final week. But we're on a 3-game winning streak. If the Jaguars lose and we win, we get the number 1 seed. So we outrush them, we outpass them. Happy I beat the Steelers in year 5. Happy I might have a chance to put their asses out of the playoffs if they have Jared Goff now. Damian Harris, Stevenson, and look at that rushing attack. All 3 running backs, bro. Russell with the 2 touchdowns, though. Even Matt Ryan with 6 yards. 88 yards for Tyler Boyd, 70 for Gerald Brooks. Touchdown for Stevenson. Everybody getting involved. Ooh, they bullied us too, though. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Jeff Simmons, Donovan Davis, Josh Uche, no picks. Missed the field goal. Don't know what's going on with our kicker this season. But if we win this next game, this last game, the season finale, in the season finale rebuild against the 10-6 Saints and the Jaguars lose to the 11-5 Texans, who are a good team now, if the Texans can do me a favor, we get the number 1 seed in the AFC. So this is a very important game. Both games are very important. Hopefully we get the win, and hopefully the Texans can help us out. Give me that first round bye. Please. We already know we're in the playoffs, but to be a 12 or 13 win team and get bounced out in the wild card would be embarrassing, and it looks like it could happen. As we lose to the Saints, I'm not even going to look at that damn final game. We're going to get bounced out. We're going to get bounced out. Let's look at the fullback, see if he has his depth chart revealed. We know he's not an X factor. Don't see a little symbol. And how do we not know? I better know by the end of this damn rebuild. I better know what his depth trait is. But looking at our rankings, we were 10 in points per game, 29th in passing yards, but everything else, rushing 6, defensive points per game, number 2 in defensive rush, and number 19 in passing yards. So it really was just the passing yards. Everything else, points per game, rushing on both sides of the ball, great. Looking at the top performers, you got Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Bo Cohen, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Jonathan Taylor, Joshua Palmer, Trevor Douglas, C.D. Lamb, T.J. Watt, Micah Parsons. Look at Jeff Simmons up there, top 3 with 17 sacks, 10 TFLs. Fred Warner, Trayvon Diggs, Marlon Humphrey, Devin White, Devin Bush, Shaq Thompson. Looking at our stats, we were 17th in offensive yards. Damn, he did not hit that 4,000-yard mark, but he had his most passing touchdowns. Defensive yards, we were 10. Damian Harris, still efficient. Point scored, doesn't have a number there. So that might be number 1 or last, can't remember. And then points allowed, we were number 2. Best season, I would say, of his career in this rebuild. I still think that year 2 a little bit better. That touchdown interception ratio. But not a bad season. I was hoping he would crack the 4,000 yards, but, I mean, the stats weren't that bad. Rating was good. Yards per game was okay. Completion percentage needs to be a little bit up there, but not a bad season for Mac Jones and not a bad season for Mr. Damian Harris. He did have 2 fumbles, though. Got to watch out for that. Longest rush was 27. 10 touchdowns. It seems like Ramondre Stevenson, as a backup, has had double-digit touchdowns every damn season. So I'm proud of him. So 3 touchdowns for Russell, 1 touchdown for Mac Jones. Longest rush was that 27 yards. And then receiving, we not have a 1,000-yard receiver, but we spread that ball out evenly to all of our wide receivers and tight ends. When you look at it, Brooks, this is the second time he's led the team in receiving yards, but Tyler Boyd led the team in catches and touchdowns. Mallard was okay. Hunter Henry was banged up, but Keith Auden came in, 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. Damian Harris out of the backfield. Parrish Campbell had a couple of good games. Joe Kramer went over 100 yards, 10 catches and a touchdown. Luke Russell, 2 touchdowns for Stevenson. Longest reception was 73 yards to the running back, Damian Harris. Offensive line blocking, Isaiah Wynn. You're so lucky I don't got no more years in this page of rebuild because your ass will be out. You'll be getting traded. But Trent Brown, Mason, Owenu, shout out to David Andrews in his final season, not giving up not a single sack. I know he was banged up a little bit. Anthony Loftus led the team in tackles as a rookie, 8 TFLs, a half sack, 2 picks. McBride, breakout season finally. Took him, traded up, couple years ago in the first round. Took him a couple of years, battled injury, and now he's that player we thought he would be. 100 tackles, 4 picks, breakout season. Kyle Durga was good. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson was meh. Wade was okay. Donald, the X Factor, sack and a half and a pick, 70 tackles. I mean, his rookie season. Shed, great second season. Patrick Surtain, I mean, he was a lockdown corner. They probably didn't throw it his way. 17 sacks we saw from Jeff Simmons. Josh Uche, he's been a 6.5 sack guy every year. Donovan Davis, kind of a down year. I like the TFLs, though. 5 sacks for Barmore, his best season. I think we're going to lose in the first round. I just got that feeling. Josh Uche for his fumble. No blocks. We had a safety for Josh Uche and Anthony Loftus, the rookie. No defensive touchdown kicking. He made all his extra pointers. 3 field goals blocked, and he missed 7. So he really only missed 4. What's going on with the special teams? Inside the 20, 7 times, longest 74, average 52.4. No special teams touchdown. And let's look at the yearly awards before we get kicked out of the first round. Yearly awards MVP goes to Patrick Mahomes. Coach of the year is going to go to Urban Meyer. No Vision Duncan at number 3. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Patrick Mahomes. Defensive Player of the Year goes to T.J. Watt. We got Jeff Simmons at number 6. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jerry Kirkland of the Bengals. We got Keith Otting, our backup tight end, at number 5. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Tavarius Bush of the Bengals. We got Loftus at 3. Donald, the X Factor, at number 6. Best QB goes to Patrick Mahomes. Mac Jones at number 4. Running back goes to Nick Chubb. Damian Harris at 7. Receiver goes to Trevor Douglas. I should have signed Rondale Moore. He was on that list. Creed Humphrey, but we had Shaq Mason and Owenu, 6 and 7. Defensive lineman Myles Garrett, Jeff Simmons at number 3. Linebacker goes to T.J. Watt. DB goes to Marlon Humphrey. We had McBride at number 7. And then best kicker goes to Will Lutz. No Patriots, but 12 wins, most wins of this rebuild, back on top of the AFC East. And we have the 9-8 Chargers. So, hey, don't get bounced out. I would like to get at least to the second round just so we can see how it plays out. Y'all know how I do it. I simulate the wild card, then we super sim, the rest. So let's see if we can knock off the Patriots, or is our season in this rebuild going to end right here in the wild card round? It does not. We move on. I remember that this is very similar to the second season. We won. We got to the second round, and history repeats itself. We have to play the goddamn Chiefs again. Now I know we're going to lose and not make it to the AFC Championship game. But 28-14, did what we had to do, did what needed to be done. Played a good game. We played a good game, and touchdown for Mac Jones. Damian Harris had a great showing. Mallard was good. Hunter Henry was good. Brooks was good. O-line was good. Jeff Simmons, Loftus were good. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson was good. Aldridge was not. Stop missing field goals, man. Damn. But history repeats itself. We played the Chiefs in the second round again. And we get a lot of guys back from injury. Make sure Tyler Boyd is in the slot. Okay. And let's go ahead and get ready to take this L to the Chiefs. We're going to upgrade the players because we are definitely going to need it. Definitely going to need it. And let's see how this one plays out. See if it plays out differently from year 2 when we played them in the divisional round. As they are a 86. Oh, yeah. They finna whoop us. They're going to whoop us. But I'm proud that we, Mac Jones getting back to the playoffs, getting back our division title. But it's always hard when you got to play these damn juggernaut Chiefs. And then, hell, Jaguars playing the Texans. If we do move on somehow, we might have to play the Jaguars. So hopefully it's the Texans if we do move on. But let's see how this game goes. They're going to get the ball first. Let's see how our defense goes up against that Kansas City offense. Okay. 3rd and 5, and they get the first down. And they're driving, and they're probably going to score. How do we respond? Okay, Hunter Henry, feed Damian Harris. No moving backwards. going to be a blowout. It's going to be a blowout. Just doing it with so much ease, bruh. Knock down, you got to pick that off. Yeah. They missed the extra pointer. I mean, that's something. If we're going to keep moving backwards, we're not going to win this game. 4th and 1, you got to go for that, no vision Duncan. Wank Duncan. Go for it. Okay, big stop on 3rd down. That keeps us in the game, at least for now. But we got to do something with the ball. Stop moving fucking backwards. The touchdown is that way. That's their touchdown. Don't move towards their touchdown. Or our own touchdown, I meant. We're feeding Damian Harris, though, and it's working. So just keep feeding him. Keep feeding them, add in the passing, sprinkle it in a little bit. And if we get this touchdown, we're back in the game. I do not want a field goal. I want a touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. We're back in it. Now the defense, if you can do what you did last drive, come on. It's 3rd and 7. And, oh, my God, they always get the fucking first down. And it's always like by 1 yard, like barely. It's 3rd and 15. They're going to get the first down. Told you. It always happens. They get the touchdown with 30 seconds to go in the half. I think we get the ball anyway. And look at that. Brooks. He's been like our best receiver low-key before Tyler Boyd came. But even this season, Brooks was better. Shaq Mason, that's the 2nd penalty of the game. We're continuing to feed Damian Harris. And we get the touchdown. We're actually keeping up with the Chiefs, man. Let's go. If our defense could just make one stop. 3rd and 3. Yes. Donovan Davis. This is our chance to take the lead. Our first lead of the game. Come on. Do something. Yes, the running game is working. Run it down their fucking throats if you got to. Take the lead. Let's go. Keith Auden, the rookie tight end. We take a 1-point lead late in the 3rd quarter, and here comes the Chiefs offense. Here comes the Chiefs. Here come the Chiefs. Here come the Chiefs. Boom, they take the lead back. They get the 2-point conversion, touchdown game. We got to respond. We got to respond, damn it. Come on. Come on, 3rd and 12. Yes, yes, Parrish, Campbell, and an interception. Game over. Game over. It's going to end like that. And another interception by the same fucking guy, Winslow. I'm done. 2 picks in the 4th quarter. Mac Jones. And that's how this rebuild is going to end. Another loss in the divisional round to the Chiefs. It was looking pretty good. Took the lead in the 3rd quarter, and then they went back down and got the touchdown, and then there were 2 interceptions on our last 2 drives. So let's see if we have any Pro Bowlers. Let's see if we have any late dev trait upgrades, and going to be moving on to the next team. Seahawks, Jaguars, Super Bowl. So it looks like we probably would have lost to the Jaguars in the AFC Championship game anyway. But I thought that was Damian Harris, but it's in Harris. I don't know who the hell that is, but he's a 90. Najee Harris, that's who that is. Fullback, nobody. No receivers, no tight end. We get a Winu. That's 1 for us. Jeff Simmons makes 2. McBride makes 3, and he's cornerback 1. Kyle Duggar makes 4. So 4 Pro Bowlers for us. And we're going to see if we have any depth trade upgrades, who wins the Super Bowl, and we're just going to end this damn rebuild with another ringless rebuild. Caldwell, the fullback, came out as a star. We never were able to get Mac Jones up to a superstar, but star. Just a star. Defensive side, Shed went up to X Factor. We saw that Donald came out as an X Factor, and everybody else stayed the same. I feel like McBride probably could have went up. Loftus, the other middle linebacker, went up to star. So shout out to all the upgrades, but fortunately, we're not going to be able to use those upgrades because we did not make the Super Bowl. And let's see who wins the Super Bowl. It is the Jaguars win the Super Bowl, and then the last season recap, it goes to Howie Fleck, whoever the hell that is, some guy they drafted. Patrick Mahomes, Urban Meyer, Patrick Mahomes, T.J. Watt, rookie quarterback of the Seahawks, Bo Cohen. So that's who that guy was. Went all the way to the Super Bowl, took an L though, and then Tavares Bush, rest in peace, Tavares Jackson, but Tavares Bush left in for the Bengals was the defensive rookie of the year. But yeah, another L, no Super Bowl, 2 playoff appearances, 2 division titles for the Patriots. I don't know who the next team is. We might be moving on to the R's, so like the Raiders, Ravens. But yeah, man, that'll wrap it up for the Patriots rebuild. Until the next rebuild, and make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment below. I think we got about 9 or 8 teams left. We're just trying to finish these damn last couple of teams so I can finally delete this damn game and move on to Madden 23 and Madden 23 comes out. But don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Peace out. Dunk Squad.